heard something funny when I'm listening to music, right? So I'm like, let me mute the music. What the fuck is going on? I start breaking, Steve.
Oh man.
That was like my mother's car.
Exactly, the same thing.
So those things are grinding down.
So I gotta.
Yeah, you knew.
I had to call my mother. Because
Hopefully
look,
the discs are grinding.
I'm kind of in a tight situation. I haven't found work. I told you when. So my mom said, "Don't worry, I'll spot you the money until you can." So I'm gonna get that squared away tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because, like I was telling you about the work that I'm waiting for, I might start Wednesday. And it's Jersey City.
Oh
So
yeah.
I need my brakes to be good to drive me all the way out here. But you know, summertime.
Oh man, Jersey City, dude. I'll be like, hey, I'll come up there.
I need a ride like that.
If you're taking Pulaski every day.
Yeah. I will.
Oh, dude. Ask Danny what happened up by Pulaski. When I got Zeus back from Carpenter, I had my showy, and I was just like, I need to stretch his legs. Before I know it, I didn't really realize how fast I was going, but the GPS was jumping. I'm like, all right, and there was still more to go. Still more to go. I was like, okay. So the one time I pushed it is when I was leaving Carpenter when I did the video. Since then,
Yeah, that video, I can tell you pushed it somewhat crazy.
Brad didn't believe me. I'm like,
That's the type of road I need
that
to push my.
I'm not gonna say where that was.
Somewhere in Mexico.
Yeah, but dude, I was literally, the dreads were like extended. I'll show you the dreads. Like, what was it? It was kind of like stretched, and then there was like gaps in it.
Wow.
Dude, Steve, I was freaking flying that day. I had my elbows on the tank and I was just thinking, there was a video of me and Steve did way back, I think on my ZX10. We were in the front of the shop and we was talking about biking position, right? If you're getting the speed, you want to make sure you're extra narrow, right? But if you're doing the turns, and Steve got a lot of views on that one. It's just, you getting up, you want to make sure you're leaning off the bike, fighting to triple the force.
I'll admit though, I was gonna say, by me, I guess technically like being like a gunsmith kind of, I'm actually tackling jobs that I would never do before. I'm telling you, I have a lot of patience now. I'm actually doing a valid job. I would never do a valid job. I would never think about doing a valid job.
Because you were sending them out before, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm even thinking about doing the forks. Alter didn't get back to me.
But you need the compressor, right, for the forks?
Well, a guy with an R6 needs his forks done.
Right.
Alter can't do it. I'm thinking about just watching a video and just fucking doing it myself.
That's how my brother-in-law does. Like, that's how we took care of
the thing. The thing is, I never tackled jobs like that before because I never had a real shop. I didn't have the space, and I wouldn't tackle a fork seals because where would I do it? On the fucking sidewalk?
Yeah.
That's so now I have a garage. Now it's like I'll do jobs that I would never think about doing like this.
Because you grew on the patience because of all that disarming and putting back.
Yeah, you know what? Because taking apart guns and like being very tedious type of work.
I know.
Like very tedious type work.
You mess up with a retainer pin, you destroy the whole
I gained a lot of patience doing that and also reloading, so that's giving me more pain. Like this, I would never do a job like this. I would never do this. And now I watched the video, but it didn't really show everything, so I just.
Oh man, those freaking disc of toast. These are the old ones?
Yeah, those are the old ones.
He roasted these, man.
Yeah. Oh, you should have seen how much shit. There was clutch material, residue, everything. I spent like an hour and a half.
Yeah, because think of it like brake discs. Because they have some friction on it, but you wear them down, right? And then they won't catch.
You don't know,
so that's like, with your work, just heads up.
You know what I
have to.
You know what I found out?
What's that?
You know how our bikes, you clutch in first gear.
Yeah.
Right.
The Kawasaki.
So,
all Cowleys do that.
Yeah. Right. But that Christmas day before I left, I put it in gear. I'm like, put it back in neutral.
Oh, push it forward.
I'm like, let me try just squeezing literally all the way, right? And I waited maybe like 3 seconds. No sound.
Yeah.
I was press.
No, because it's that spring in there. The shift starts.
It's like I give it time to actually, whatever it did, rotate it completely.
I used to get off on that. I used to load that thumb like, oh, and ready to go.
You know what you do too is because you have to match the motor's spinning and the bike is not moving.
Right.
So if you want to eliminate that clunk, and if you're like downhill, it's kind of hard doing it uphill because you have to literally push the bike. But if you're downhill, just get it started. Just get the bike moving just a little bit, and then while it's moving, click it into gear, and it'll go in super smooth.
Yes, smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I always do. That's how it did after I held the clutch in for a while. No
The only
sound.
time I can't
I
do
was
that is if
impressed.
I'm on hill or on like gravel, because I don't want to do it and then slip and then.
Yeah, because it could.
So,
hook,
yeah.
and then-
No, like I don't want to
That's
grab
more
it.
likely to happen on my bike because I have the Evo Pro Shift Star with that spring, that stiffer spring. So let's say I'm going through the gears, you're not getting the miss gears. I'll send you that video to look at. Yeah, you do need that on your
I
bike.
sent you the video at the range too. That was fucking. I went to Harrisonville in Pennsylvania. Dude, the guy.
We gotta set up a ride to Sunset Hills. I'll tell you that's the place to fire some weapons. They have everything there. You're just paying for the rounds.
So.
Ha ha ha!